Morning.
Good morning. How are ya?
I'm doing good.
Good.
So I asked, I don't know if you guys have looked at the meeting from Tuesday, but
Yeah, no, I haven't.
I was asking about, why we missed those questions.
Uh-huh.
And so for that first one, the only thing that we had done incorrectly was, I don't know if you remember the question, but it was basically just trying to determine what the p-value was, and so we just had to look at the applet. But because it was kind of a trick question in the way that they worded it,
Okay.
and the reason we got it wrong was even though it was asking. So the question asked the probability of being greater than 2.0 is, and then they give you a number,
Okay.
and they said use the alternative hypothesis to determine the value of the p-value.
Uh-huh.
Um, but we needed to actually double that because that 0.0403 was just one side of like the applet, if that makes sense.
Oh.
And the alternative hypothesis, you had to go back up. The alternative hypothesis was actually not equal to, not greater than. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we went with just the greater than, so one side, instead of going back to the alternative hypothesis, which was both sides. Because it was a
Okay.
not equal to.
Yeah, I didn't do so well on chapter 12 at all. Like my homework quiz and the group quiz, it didn't go. And it's funny because I'll get some of them right. So I'm like, well, I thought I entered it correctly into to the program, but then I won't get other ones right. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. But yeah.
So 14 and 15, the other ones that we got wrong on the group meeting,
Mhm.
that was just because. So in the reading how it was saying to use the second value first minus the first value, and
Uh-huh.
how to find the difference. Um,
Mhm.
as a rule of thumb, he was saying that's not what you do.
Oh.
It's actually he was saying as a rule of thumb, you take the first value first minus the second value. And that's the only reason why we got 14 and 15 wrong, is because we had those values switched to find the difference.
Switched backwards?
Yep.
Oh.
Because
Well, yeah, it just says.
I talked to him about how that's really misleading from the book, because we just defaulted towards, since they didn't really give you any information for the problem.
Yeah.
We defaulted using the information that we remember reading from the book.
Yeah.
Like, well, you can work it out both ways, but then you have to be able to understand the problem enough to know that if they're saying greater than, are you really looking at the greater than, or are you looking at the less than? It got confusing. So, no, he was just saying, when you open up the applet, the new updated applets, it will automatically calculate it the way that it needs to be. So we don't want to mess with the difference column at all, putting in our formulas or whatever. But anyway, yeah.
Great. I felt like the homework quiz was pretty misleading too. I was like, there was questions on there that I feel like we're going over this lesson that I'm like, that's not very fair.
Yeah.
Like it was like what do you do, Z test, the T test, or like it was asking that different stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. So
I don't remember that. Yeah, I haven't taken that yet. Have you done the homework yet, Bill, for 12?
For lesson 12? No, I haven't. I've been scared to.
Wasn't it? Oh, you guys haven't done that. Was that was due yesterday, right? Or am I?
The homework isn't due until Saturday.
Yeah.
For any of them, so I always wait until after.
You do both. You do both till Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Later Friday.
Well, then what's due by Wednesday? Is that just the meeting?
Yep.
The group quiz? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always try to get it done the same day. I'm like, oh, well, it's on my mind.
Yeah.
So.
That's probably better.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Well, now I've given you guys a hint. So they asks for, yeah. You know, do you know on his notes where he said it's like testing means flowchart?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a link to that on the notes for this week. Yeah, make a copy of that because that.
But I'm thinking, what did we ever get? It didn't seem like it was really anything. Oh, I guess it does. That would be a quick reference.
Yeah, it is a quick and basically that homework quiz 12 it has some questions from that, but we are more studying in lesson 13, so that's why I was like, what? But I didn't do so good. I got like a B- on the homework quiz and a B on the group quiz for 12. I didn't do great, but
one of the things that I did that I'm definitely going to use for the test is on the on those two links for test for lesson 13's the additional links.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who was doing it recorded the video or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
posted at about, I don't know, about 10 different like lists of steps and the formulas that you would use depending on what the problem is, and,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so clear.
I went through each of those and wrote it down.
Copied them onto a different, Word page just as another quick reference, and that helped a lot. At least just even understanding to do the preparation assignment. But,
right.
Anyway. All right.
I agree.
Ready to start?
Yeah. So are we going to just go right into the quiz, or do you guys want to go over homework? Or
the homework I thought was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as we keep everything straight.
Yeah.
Right into the right columns.
Yeah. Let's see. I never marked this complete. Group meeting, lesson 13. Okay. Hopefully we'll do better on this one than we did on 12.
Yeah.
I don't know. They throw in these quick, like they don't practice it on the homework or the preparation stuff, and then you get to the quiz and you're like, well, we never really confronted this, so.
Yeah. Okay.
What requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? A simple random sample drawn from each population. And when
so we have to.
I don't think.
I think it's D, A and B, isn't it?
It's going to be the same as all of them that they all normally are. So
yeah, it's the sample has to be large, or the simple random sample from each population. But I don't know about the X is normally distributed for each group. I don't know that that's.
It's not. Yeah.
It's in step 4.
Is it? Okay. So it would be A and B?
It says there are 2 requirements that need to be checked when conducting a hypothesis test for two means that with independent samples. A sample random sample has drawn from each of the populations, and X bar is normally distributed to each group.
Okay.
And that's going to be the same for any
of them, yeah.
And that mean is greater than 0. That is never going to be the case, because the mean will always equal to 0.
Right.
Unless it's that alternative hypothesis, but.
Okay, so it's A and B.
Yes.
Okay. All right, for the test statistic for a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples is a
T-score.
T-score.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at the testing means flow chart. I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is because it's the two means with independent. Yeah, that's that last one, and that's a T-score. Okay.
What is that F static? I don't even think have we
I
talked about
think that's something that we haven't talked about.
No, yeah. And Z-score is the very first one, so it's not going to be that one. So, okay, so two samples are independent if knowing which subjects will be in group
One
one.
tells you nothing about subject.
Yes, yeah, it's the knowing the subjects in group one tells you nothing about which subjects will be in group two.
Yeah.
Okay, for questions 6 through 11, paste the values listed here into software. And then I guess we'll be answering some questions on it. Okay, so I've got to pull that up.
All right, I just pulled mine up.
Yeah, I haven't opened mine yet, so.
Please excuse me for a second. I got to keep it visible enough.
You're fine. Go for it. It's the two sample t-test, right?
Yep. Unless, did it say that this was a paired? No, because they're not related.
Yeah.
The two, group one has to do with group two. Other than that, they're both dentist office.
Okay.
Okay, now what other values did they give us? So they said use the null hypothesis, and the alternative hypothesis is less than, or no, greater than, with a significance level of 90, or 0.10, but.
Okay. So it's, yeah, 90.
Or confidence level, sorry, yeah, so 0.9. We want greater than, and type of test, right? You mean the second mean is supposed to be bigger than the first mean.
Okay, so it's 0.90 and greater than, let's see.
What is that? This should, okay. I have never noticed that assume equal variance. This should be no unless told otherwise. I don't ever remember noticing that before. I guess I haven't paid enough attention to it. Okay, that's right. That's going to be greater than, right? Because the null hypothesis is that they're equal to, and the
alternative is that group one is going to be less than group two. So how do we put that into the program?
That's what I'm. Oh, let me see if that should be on the homework. So group is equal to greater than. Yeah, we did it right.
It's greater than?
Yeah.
So why do you do, like, if it's group one supposed to be less than group two, then why would you do greater than?
Because it's so group two, because group two isn't less than or not equal to.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, where you guys at?
We're just on. We're entering all the information for 6 through 11.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you guys using the paired sample t-test again, or?
No, it's the two sample t-test.
Okay, good. I did that one right then. So degrees of freedom, 37.
I don't think they give us that, did they?
Isn't that what the DF is on the bottom?
Yeah, the DF is 37.996.
Yeah. So I'm just double checking the reading material to make sure that I'm doing the greater than right. So this is a 2-sample test. Yeah, that's correct.
Level of significance. I got that. That should be what I need. Okay. So test statistics, that's the t-score, right?
The t-score, yeah. Negative 0.434.
Yep. And the p-value is 0.66. How about you?
0.667.
Yep. Okay. And this one we reject the null, right?
Because it's larger, then we failed to reject.
Oh, fail. Nine.
Suppose your alternative hypothesis is HA not equal to, so let's change that.
Okay, hold on. What is the sample stand? Oh, for deviation of list 2. I was 206. 206. 7, right? And then the test statistic is negative
0.434.
434.
Value 0.667.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is based on this evidence? So we failed to reject, right?
Yeah.
Okay, suppose, so now we're changing that to
not equal to, but it's still a confidence level of 0.90, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it just changes it. It's still 0.667.
We still failed to reject.
Yeah, it's still larger, so failed to reject.
Okay. Well, now we gotta start all over again.
Yeah. Got to put all this new information in. So does it say what? Okay, it's a confidence level of 0.05, so let's change that. So it's 0.95. And it doesn't, okay.
Okay, the null hypothesis is equal to, so it doesn't tell us what, I guess it's just not equal to, since it doesn't say.
Yeah. What are they trying to figure out? They're trying to figure out.
First data server. Number of times freshman students from Colorado cook their own dinner in a month.
And the second data.
Utah cook their own. So they're basically just comparing between Colorado and Utah who cooks more of their own dinners.
Right.
Or if they're not.
And you suspect that freshmen from Utah cook dinner for themselves a different number of times, so it's just not equal to.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to highlight that material.
Highlight what material?
Oh, I'm just going to copy and paste the material into this. Oh, okay. Okay, here. Alright.
Okay, this is all seeming so simple.
Yeah.
Are we missing anything?
I'm wondering about the p-value.
Okay, so what did you guys get for test statistic?
I've got to put my.
0.845.
I'm sorry, I got to pull it up again because mine messed up. My program.
Oh, okay. Take your time.
Yeah. So I've got to enter everything again. Hold on just a second. Okay. Copy. Paste. Okay. All right. All right. So what are we trying to figure out? The p-value?
The first is test statistics.
Oh. It says, what is the alternative hypothesis not equal to? Okay. What is the test statistic? It's, I've got 0.965. Is that what you guys have?
No.
I've got
No.
0.845.
Okay, let's double check your variables.
Yes.
Is your confidence level 95?
Yes, and it's not equal to?
So your variable 1 should be 20, 22, 17, 19, 16, 18, 9, 17, 15, 19, 14, 14.
Got that.
Variable 2 should be 13, 14, 7, 20, 17, 18, 11, 12, 21, and 19.
Got that. What do I have wrong?
Are you in 2 sample tests?
Yes.
And you have 0.95 as your confidence.
Yes.
Not equal to is your test type.
Yes.
And so what are you getting? What is your...
The t-value I'm getting is 0.965.
That's weird.
That is weird. Let me start over too and see if it's any different.
I will do the same.
That's why I'm wondering if I'm getting stuff wrong on other ones, because it's like weird. Like I'll get wrong numbers for certain things. I wonder if this program is just messed up.
Like you have to restart it every time you start a new problem.
Well, I know that you have to paste it a certain way because otherwise it messes it all up. But I've got all those correct numbers, so I don't know why. Do you have to put like a 0, 0, and 15 and 16 for variable 2?
Hold on, I clicked out of it again, so just a second.
Oh. Because that's caused me some problems on the homework where you don't have, if you have a space next to a column where it has something, it won't calculate it correctly.
I'm still getting the same number.
I'm going to go ahead and go out again. I'm going to close it and re-enter.
Okay.
Okay, opening again.
I'm still getting the same thing.
Where are you pulling up your file? From the homework page?
This is one that I downloaded like last week or a couple weeks ago.
Maybe start all over and go back to the statistics BYU math page.
Okay.
And see if that changes anything.
Like download it again. Okay, let's see.
Just open it back up again from that site.
Is it in the course resources?
Yeah, if you go,
is it Excel tools?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because I get 0.85 too. I keep getting the same thing.
I'm wondering if that's why I've been getting such bad grades on the last couple of things.
You know what happened was when you were doing some other problems somewhere, formulas in one of the columns. Do you know what I mean? You must have changed something.
Maybe. Okay, let's see. All right, I've downloaded it again, so I'm going to use the new one. Enable editing. This is too simple t-test. Sorry, guys, for making you wait for me here.
What time?
Kind of important to figure out.
We'll see this, and this would be helpful on the individual cases because I have no idea. I just go through and I'm like, yep, I got them all wrong. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. Copy. But it's weird that it didn't get the last ones wrong. I don't know. That's so weird. Okay, I completely downloaded it again. 0.95 not equal to. Assume equal variance is no. I've copied and pasted everything in, and it's still giving me a 0.965.
Okay,
I completely downloaded it again.
Share your screen. Let's see if we can catch something.
Okay. Can you guys see it?
Yeah. Okay. 13, 14, 7, 20, 17, 11.
When are you doing your meeting?
Right?
Oh, it's lunch and alpha.
Do you figure it out?
Your test. Oh, wait a minute. So our differences are you have not equal to and I have greater than. So which one is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be not equal to.
Your variables are also off. In your n, I have an n of 12 on the variable 1 and an n of 10 on the variable 2. You have 11 and 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering because when you copy and paste, that's what puts it in here. So.
Well, and that's what I did with mine too. I copied and pasted.
Did you have to put a 0 into these columns, or?
I didn't.
Because there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I don't know why it's not putting them in. I'm going to go ahead and put them in by hand.
Yeah.
Let's see.
2, 3, 5.
All right, because this is just not working. Okay.
Oh, you're so big.
Oop.
Look at you go.
Hold on. Okay, 20, 22, 17, 19, 16, 18, 9, 17, 18, 19, 14, 14. Okay. 13, 14, 7, 20, 17, 18, 11, 12. Okay. It got my variables corrected by re-entering them by hand. That's really crazy. Okay, now I get 0.845.
Oh, good. And so you're.
So something wasn't recognizing by copying and pasting.
So when you take your next test, you might want to just
Do everything by hand?
Yeah.
Gosh, it's going to take forever.
Yeah.
So
That
what
really stinks. Okay.
statistic? I hate that word. Statistic is 0.845, right?
Yeah.
And what did you guys get for the p-value?
Well, that was my question is what is our type of test? Is it not equal to? Is it what the original one is equal
Yeah, it's not equal to.
to? Okay. So if it's not equal to, then it would be 0.411.
1. Yeah. Okay, that's what I got.
It's what?
0.411.
Because we rounded up on the third.
0.411. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, what decision do you make? Well, it's a 0.05, so it's greater than, so we failed to reject again.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it says give a 95% confidence interval.
Gabriel, you are the best eater ever.
So that's negative 2.214 and 5.147.
That's what I get.
Well, I hope the homework is as easy as this was.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I always feel really confident when we do these group meetings and we get like, you know, most of the time 100 or 90s or even high 80s. And I take the homework, it's like 60, 70.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Fail.
Well, and that's the thing. It's like with this it was just my program not acting like your guys's, and it will completely screw me. So it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like how do you know? It's like how do you know that it's not entering your stuff, you know, and registering everything. You don't. So okay, so it's a negative 2.214 and a 5.147, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there anything else that we need to go back over, or?
I'm just double checking the our last ones.
Okay.
The Idaho Falls, the dentistry ones.
Okay.
I'm re-entering them right now. Hold on. Okay, so for the
Right here.
oh wait, the null hypothesis should be less than. Remember when we were? What was that one that was? We were saying greater than. Was it this one?
Yeah, I think we put greater than but I wasn't sure about that.
Sorry, I misspoke. That should be less than, right? Because the arrow is pointing.
For the
arrow end is
are you talking about the 6 through 11?
yeah.
Yeah, well, it was less than the number 1 is less. It says less than number 2. So, but you said put in greater than on the.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Okay.
Yes, right?
So
'Cause
let's.
that's supposed to be less than. Unless it's turned the other way, then it would be greater than, right?
Right. So.
I confused those two.
Okay, so that we need to redo that one.
So our degrees of freedom would still be the same. Our standard deviation for the second list should still be the same. Wait, 6 or 7. Our test statistic is still the same. Our p-value is what would change when we do that. Does that sound right, Bill?
I'm re-entering it. Hold on.
Because we're looking at mu2 is greater than mu1, right?
Right.
Yes.
But so the type of test would be a less than test.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but then we entered it in differently. So it's 0.90 is the confidence level, right?
Oh, I didn't change that. Hold on.
Is it 0.90?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. So it does change a few things, I think.
So going back, degrees of freedom. What are you guys getting? I have 37.996. So that didn't.
37.996. Yeah.
Standard deviation would be 206.637.
Okay, that's the same.
That's the same.
Point.
P-value is different. P-value is 0.333.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Was our test statistic still negative 0.434?
Yes. Well, that's what I'm showing anyway.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's the p-value.
It's just the p-value that changed, but it's still greater than 0.10, so it still failed to reject. And then if we change that to not equal to, let's see.
It shouldn't matter, but yeah, it's still going to be greater than.
It's still greater than, so we still fail to reject. Yeah.
Cool
Okay.
beans.
Okay.
Everything else is good.
Are we ready to submit then?
I'm submitting. We got 100. Good job, guys.
Good.
Yay.
Okay.
Good catch, Gina.
Yeah, that was a good catch, because I was like, we were going through it the first time. I'm like, wouldn't it be less than, but I don't know. I'm confused which ones are supposed to be which, so.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm glad. I just was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And obviously mine is glitchy, my whatever.
Yeah, I just hand put it all in. I know it's a pain in the butt.
Well, it's weird that with that one problem with that the dentist ones and stuff, it didn't do that. But with that second one, it did it twice, even when I downloaded a new program.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's really weird.
Before we go, do you guys want to talk about the final project really quick?
Yeah, what lesson is that in?
So at the when you go back to your course, when you first click onto the weekly assignment.
To the what?
When you go, after you press, your course, your math 21A from your dashboard, and it pulls up that on the left-hand side. And it divides all of your assignments up by week.
Okay.
It's at the very, very bottom of that. After the conclusion week, it says there's a link for group project.
This is under assignments or courses or what?
So, so when you go into your student dashboard, you know how it lists like all of your courses that you're taking this semester?
Uh-huh.
And you click on your math one, and then bring up your math page.
Do you know what lesson it's in?
So it has its own week. It's right after the conclusion week, and it's called Group Project.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Project. Okay.
So the due dates that they have listed here are, oh, they did change. Okay, so those are correct now.
So there's design the study by week 8.
Yeah.
Right?
So the design the study is the thing that we have to, and so that's not next week. But he was recommending that we get that in as soon as possible in case there are any.
Okay.
We have to alter our study or whatever before we can do stuff. But so if you go down to click on design the study. Okay. Well, going back.
Okay, I'm on design the study.
So we just have to fill out that worksheet.
Okay.
It's self-explanatory. Other than we just need to make it, and as far as who's going to be in charge of what.
Oh, okay.
And then also we have to specify what our topic is going to be, what we're going to do for our study. And so they gave, you know, the examples that they give you on as far as different things to do are
What do you want?
you picked a brand of some sort of food product. Their example is using Chips Ahoy if they really do 1,000 chips in every bag.
Okay.
We can do any sort of, you know, we could do how many yellow M&Ms are, you know, a bag of M&Ms, or how many.
I like that one. I like that one.
Whatever.
The M&M ones? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
We can do, yeah, we can do anything we want.
Okay.
So we just have to pick a study, and then just designate what we want to do. So if you guys want to look over your schedules and everything, because some of these are definitely, I think, just looking over it, the PowerPoint presentation is going to be a little more involved, I would think.
Okay.
And I think that the that one I think probably might be a little more time might take more time to do.
Okay.
You guys want to look over your schedule and what you would like? I don't really care what I do, as long as you know enough time in advance, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably, I'm not very computer savvy, so I'd probably be a little weary at the present, but I would do it. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter. So, because there are 2 of us, or 3 of us, maybe what we could do is
Funny, didn't you?
whoever ends up doing that PowerPoint presentation, maybe one left.
You want your meat?
Does that make
Can you
sense?
have your meat? Open up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So how do we need to divide it? The PowerPoint is one person, or?
Yeah. One person is supposed to do each step.
Okay.
So we have design the study as a step. Everybody has to write up the collection data, so that
But there's 7 steps, and so.
Well, there's 6 that we would be dividing amongst us, because everybody has to do step 2.
The number 2, okay. I can do the PowerPoint. I'm not the best with it. Are you better with it, Phil?
I have no idea how to make a PowerPoint.
Okay, I did a PowerPoint last semester for a class, so I can do that.
Okay.
Everybody does step 7 as well, so there's only 5 that we need to divide up. So that would be perfect if I took 2 and Gina take 2 and you just do the PowerPoint.
Okay, I'll just do the PowerPoint.
Okay. And then, do you want to do do you care what you do?
No, I don't.
I don't either. Are any? Okay. I know I'm going to be. I'm going to be out of town the week that step 3 is due.
Okay.
Okay. I'll do that one.
Okay. Phil. And then for.
When's the PowerPoint due?
It's like week 12 or something.
Okay, that's towards the end.
Yeah. It's.
Okay.
Is that going to be a problem with finals for your other classes?
It'll be tight, but if I can start working on it, slowly over the next few weeks, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. So the take action, what is that one? Okay, design the city. I'm just trying to see if some of these would make more sense to have the same people do, or the same person do. So collect the data. Everybody's got to do that one. Describe the data. You're doing that one, Phil. Make inferences. I don't know that this is going to matter. So I'll do the first one and hand that in.
Okay.
Bill, do you want to just keep switching, and I'll do the make inferences, Bill?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And then if you'll do the take action, whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm agreeing to all these. I have no idea what they mean, but yeah, I'll do it.
And I'll just take care of the PowerPoint. So do you guys hand stuff? Are we working together and we're collecting stuff and then I put it into a PowerPoint presentation? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I'm as long as I don't have to design a whole bunch of stuff to put in it, but I can do a PowerPoint. That's not a problem.
Okay. Do you want to decide what we're going to do for the study, or do you guys want to?
Oh, I like the M&M ones, but we could if you guys can think of something else.
Let's do something like that, but I don't know, what are the proportions and colors in an M&M bag, not just what yellow ones are. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So we each buy 10 bags of the individual sizes, and then we count what colors are in each bag and then write them up. I don't know. Does that make sense? Is that a good one?
Yeah. Kind of your single serving. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. You just send one of those little bags.
Oh, just a little bag. Okay.
Yeah. And see what the color distribution is in each.
I can do that. I was going to get some for my primary class anyways to bribe them.
Well, there you go.
we tried it last week, we put them on a little piece of paper. We got CTR4s, and if they're good, they get to have all their 5 M&Ms, and if they're, disruptive or whatever, we take an M&M. Yeah, we eat them.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, that's ours.
Okay, so what we're just trying to see what would our hypothesis?
I guess our hypothesis would be is the color distribution of M&Ms equal in a bag of a single serving? Single serving.
So the alternative hypothesis would be it's not equal. Yeah.
Okay, and then what was I going to say? Oh, so during the meeting from Tuesday,
I can
the only
make chocolate milk by myself.
the professor was talking about was making sure that when we're doing our random sampling,
Mhm.
they're done the swimming.
that we do.
Swimming.
The thing that a lot of people think that they're doing random, but they're actually just doing they're, I forget what the opposite of random is. Anyway, it's not random.
What's that?
I can't think of what the opposite of not random would be, but so like when we go to pick our M&Ms out of we can't just go to Walmart and pick up 10 bags of M&Ms.
We got to buy a bag at like a gas station and buy a bag at the grocery store and then.
Well,
Okay.
But he was saying like to do like list all of the different places that you can buy candy wherever you're at.
Okay.
And then from there, you just literally randomly pick one. You don't just, like if I'm just driving down the street and I say, oh, I'm going to go here, it's not really random because that's what he was saying. A lot of people are using convenience with random. So when we are deciding where we're going to pick, where we're going to get our little bags of M&Ms, we need to literally make a list of all of the places that
we could get M&Ms at,
and then randomly pick them from there.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then,
Okay. So.
Go ahead.
I was trying to think of like how many different bags should we get and what flavors, I guess, because I guess they could be different. Like I love the peanut butter M&Ms, but like we can do whatever. And like how many bags of M&Ms do we want? And
Let's just I would say let's just stick with the plain M&Ms.
Just plain? Okay.
Your normal M&Ms.
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
Oh, look, that is actually one. Are the distribution of colors between plain and peanut M&Ms equal? Oh, so they were comparing plain versus peanut. But we could just say, are the distribution of colors within plain? We can just do plain, I would think.
Okay.
Well, I'll submit this. I'll get it written up so we can submit it next week at the latest.
Okay.
We'll have plenty of time if we have to revise something. We'll have plenty of time to do it for the next step.
Okay.
But how many bags? I don't know. What do you think?
I think 10 bags each or something.
So if we did 10 bags, that would be a 30 sample total, which would make it a normal distribution, right?
Yes.
So.
Clever.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I need anything else. Population, are you stuttering? Okay, I think everything else I can figure out. Sampling method we'll be using. So we're going to be using random.
Random.
Yeah. Describe in detail how your group will collect using the okay, so we're going to make a list of all of the places that we can go.
So how do we enter this data? Because we're going to have like, yellow, red, green, blue, brown, like M&Ms. So do we count each color, and how are we going to?
So it'll be similar to what I'm thinking is it will be similar to that eye color study. Do you remember that way back when?
Mm-mm.
Where we'll make a table of all of the different colors that are in the M&Ms.
Okay.
Literally just tally them up. How many are in the 10 bags?
Okay.
So we had, out of the 10 bags, we had, 20 yellow, 17 brown, whatever. So we
Okay.
just a simple table. I mean, I guess we could just, there's something ahead that we haven't learned yet, or I don't know, or we aren't considering, where we might want to make a table for each bag and then combine the totals for another table. Does that make sense?
That's what I was gonna do. Make an Excel spreadsheet of like bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, bag 4, and then like a total, and then like have like my bags, and then Gina's bags, and then you know, like separate each one of our data, but then total them up at the end.
Okay.
Okay.
And then what was it? What was I gonna say? Oh, do we want to just go ahead and make our sampling method right now? Like, do you guys have Walmart around you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can have a Walmart as one. What are your grocery stores?
I have Albertsons, Broland's, and
What is Roland's? Is that like a King Soopers or Kruger's or?
we're all from different parts of the country.
Yeah, they're named different things, but I've got like a Kroger's. I have Tom Thumb, which Kroger's out here is like Fred Meyer's, I guess, out there, and Smith's.
Ah, okay. I've got a Fred Meyer's and a Smith.
Okay.
You guys have Walgreens?
Yeah.
We have Walgreens, and Tom Thumb is also Safeway out.
Do a Safeway.
Okay.
Tom Thumb. What about gas stations? You have like 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven, yeah.
Chevron, Sinclair.
Chevron, yeah. We have a QT. I don't know if you guys have those out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Shell?
Uh-huh.
I don't have Shell.
Okay, but you have Chevron?
Yes.
And you have, what was the other one you guys were saying?
Sinclair.
Sinclair. Okay.
I don't have that.
Okay. What about
Exxon.
Loaf and Jug? Do you guys have Loaf and
Exxon.
Jug?
Huh?
Do you have Loaf and Jug?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't.
Do you guys have CVS?
No.
It's like a Walgreens, but CVS now.
No.
Okay. How about Target?
Oh
I
yeah.
have Target.
Target will have candy. How about say Target, Walmart, Albertsons.
I have an Albertson.
Yeah.
Gina, you don't have an Albertson.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, we do. So I've.
Oh, you do?
Right,
Okay.
Target, Walmart, Albertson, Kruger, King Soopers, or I think what was the first one you said, Phil?
Rollins.
I think that's the King Soopers. I'll have to double check that, but.
I don't know what that would be out here.
So Walgreens, Safeway, or Tom Thumb, 7-Eleven, Chevron, Exxon. That's all I have. So we might have to change our study actually from a random to a systematic. Because if we're getting 10 bags, unless we pick 5 of those 10 places.
You can get two bags from each.
Yeah, let's do that.
What about 2 bags from each, but at different times?
That's a good idea. So
like you go to Walmart one day, you get 1 bag, and then the next day you go back and get another bag.
Or we wait a week, because
there you go.
So that the batch or whatever so it's hopefully from a different shipment.
There you go.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so Walmart, we got Walmart as 1.
Mm-hmm.
Walgreens, everybody's got a Walgreens, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2. Target,
Yep. Everybody
everybody has a Target.
Uh-huh.
Albertson, did everybody have an Albertson?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be 4. And then a Chevron.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that'll kind of, I mean, that's like a supermarket. a smaller supermarket,
A
grocery
drugstore.
store, a
Yeah.
drugstore, and a gas station. So that's a pretty random.
Well, we have to. So we'll have to put. Do you remember that random program, sampling program? It was from like lesson, I don't know,
Mhm.
at the very beginning. It was like week 3 maybe, where you would actually plug in. They gave you the Excel program to be able to plug in different things so that it would
Okay.
randomly select it for you. Remember
Okay.
that? That's what we're going to have to do. So we'll have to put in all of these options that we all have access to, and then
Okay.
we'll randomly select it for us. Does that make sense? So everybody has Walmart, everybody has Albertsons, everybody has Target, everybody has or a Safeway, everybody has Safeway or a Safeway equivalent. Everybody has Chevron, everyone has Exxon, 7-Eleven.
Hey, wouldn't it be more random if we got them from different places? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but so that's why we were. If we had more than 10 options, then we could do that. But we don't have more than 10 options to do a random
Right.
bag each place. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if we're all getting them from Walmart, maybe Walmart's all getting the same kind of shipment. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, so we all do different randoms. Okay,
So,
that's
yeah.
what we do then. We all do different.
So yeah, like maybe we both go to Walmart, but like I'm not telling you where I'm going, and you don't tell me where you're going, and Melina doesn't tell us where she's going,
Mhm.
and that way we have no idea what everybody else is getting. So it's kind of like a blind sample test, I
That's a good idea.
guess. So everybody just pick, I guess, 10 different places that we have locally in our own areas, and then we can randomly select from that. Does that make sense? That way it's a completely random, just not like.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So if you can, when you guys do your randoms,
Mhm.
just make sure that you either use that program or you literally put like all of your possible locations in a hat and then draw one. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
what I was going to do.
Something that's got to be so it's legitimately random,
Okay.
not
Okay.
convenient, because you just
So
are.
10 different places, 10 different bags.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, that sounds good. All right. Well, if you guys want to, well, let's just plan on maybe each week. We can just kind of share, like at the end of each week on our Thursday meeting. Do you want
Where
to
we're at.
plan on, yeah, sharing any information if we need it? I mean, we have a couple weeks now. I'll submit this study as soon as possible, but it's not actually. The next step isn't due until week 10, so we have a while.
Okay.
To actually collect our data, assuming that our design will be approved. But
Okay.
good, we got a start on it. That's one less thing I can worry about.
Right.
Okay.
No, it's good to get a head start on these things.
Yeah.
And we're not all bombarded at the end. Okay.
All right. Well,
Sounds good.
We'll see you
All right.
guys.
See you guys.
Okay, take care.
You too.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.